Vesuvius. Look at this. This is so nice. Hello. We are in Pompeii / Naples, and we're only here for the weekend. Today is Saturday and we're leaving on Monday afternoon. We rented a car, we drove over here to Pompeii, and we're going to spend the day enjoying the ruins, and then tomorrow we are going to hike the Path of the Gods, and then the day after we're going to hike Mount Vesuvius. So it's going to be a good trip. So far it feels like this area is like really quiet and low-key, which is like so different because usually the places that we go to is like super packed. But yeah, liking the vibes so far. I'm ready for some good pizza and pasta. The amphitheater is right behind us. Cameron, get out of the shot. Considering that Mount Vesuvius went off and destroyed the city in 70 AD, it's like this place is amazingly preserved. Like you can see where people used to have their kitchens and their artwork. Like just walking into their homes is like kind of crazy. Skip the next few seconds if you don't want to see an encased body. This is so sad. Like you can just see that this guy is just scared and there's nothing else to do except brace yourself. There are a few more bodies. This guy looks like he's praying or in a fetal position. So sad. The more we walk through this place, the bigger I'm realizing this really is. It's more than just homes. It's like a legit city. Like this right behind us is a bathhouse, and there are like municipal buildings, there's like public buildings. Like it's amazing how everything has been so preserved. This open space looks like the city center? Question mark? Oh, there's a cat and a dog. Should be Mount Vesuvius. Look at those mountains and just look at how empty this is. Like if you can come to Pompeii in February, you should totally do that. Like it's so empty over here. Valentine's Day a big deal here in Italy because there's a lot going on here. Good morning. It is the next day and we drove to the path of the gods. We're walking to the trailhead right now, and I must say the drive up the mountain was like pretty intense. I got like a little bit of motion sickness from being in the car, but we made it. Look at this view. At first when I saw this water, I was like, oh my gosh, are we like above the clouds or is that water? And it's kind of both, but we are kind of above the clouds right now. Here's another view. Do you see the next mountain range over there? The Amalfi coast. So beautiful. Look at the little town down there. It's so nice to, it's so cool to be walking along like the mountains and seeing like different views. Like it's really nice. And it's also the perfect weather to be doing this hike right now. Like in the sun, it's actually really warm. I'm actually working up a little bit of a sweat, but in the shade, it's actually quite cool. And like, I can't imagine doing this in the summer. Like February is a perfect time to do this trip. And plus it's like not crowded whatsoever. Look at this, this is so nice. It's really hard to capture what's going on here, but there's a bunch of tiny little Inukshuk things here. Or like piles of rocks, I guess. We made it, we finished the trail, and now we're deciding if we want to stay in Positano a little bit or to take the bus, which will take the same amount of time basically to walk back. But anyways, we made it. It was such a nice hike and the weather was perfect.
Take a break. Just information is toilet. You need the toilet here.
Look how big this lemon is. And we got a slushie. This kitty is living the life. Hello. There's so many kitties. Look at that one. Look at this cutie. Hi, cutie. We gotta go. We gotta go. Bye. We are hiking all the way back. It should take about 2 hours to get back to the car. I don't know if you can see that little pillar there, that church. That was where we were when we had our lemonade. And that seems so far away. We've made some progress. We're so close. We're almost back at the trailhead. Look at these mountains. So the weather is kind of miserable right now. Cameron suggested that we just go around to the crater instead of the whole trail. As you can see, the weather kind of sucks. We can barely see like 10 meters ahead, so we definitely won't be getting any views of the city. But I don't know, maybe the crater will still be nice. Well, this is the crater. Nice, right? This is what it's supposed to look like. Well, that was kind of a fail. So we spent about 5 minutes at the crater to see basically nothing. But you know, what can you do? You can't control the weather. You can't control the fog. So we're just going back down. And the silver lining is that we can spend a little bit more time at the next stop, which is another town that was destroyed by Mount Vesuvius. So yeah, at least we can spend a little bit more time there. We are in Herculaneum. There's some skeletons down there.